Okay, so I'm going to be watching CatWithBlueHat's video. So Neuvillette just leaked a secret about visions, which I'm very curious about. This came out like 2 hours ago, and I gotta be honest. I mean, the only thing I've heard him like talk about is was before the Act 5, and that was with the Gnosis and stuff, and how he'll get the Gnosis' power back, and then he'll get his full dragonhood. That's the only thing I've known like through his voice lines, which came true. But I'm really curious to see what this is about. I watched Brandon Lyon's video of Farina's Quest on stream, not on stream, but I watched the VOD, and gotta be honest, Paimon was being a bit of a bitch during it. Like being and the Traveler were being massive assholes. I do agree. I didn't really catch on to that during the quest somehow, but when I was watching him react to it, I was like, oh yeah, they are being a bit of assholes, aren't they? I was like, yeah, they are, aren't they? But I don't know. I mean, if you speak to Frida in the teapot, it seems all fine. So, but anyway, let's go into this, shall we? Let's see what our CatWithBlueHat says about, what Neuvillette says about vision, shall we? I'm actually curious. I'm actually confused as well a little bit. Yeah, I have done all those. Better hope so. So, before 2.1, the two most common theorized ways to obtain visions were from the gods and something else, I would assume. It was granted by the Regent's Archon or by the Element's Archon. Yes. Oh, yes, but now it's dragons, I'm pretty sure. Some thought Venti or Zhongli granted all visions in their regions. But it wouldn't really make sense for Zhongli to give someone an electro vision. It wouldn't really make sense. I think it wouldn't make sense. And others thought Venti and Zhongli only granted the Animo or Geo visions of the element of which they're the Archon of. Yes, which out of the two, that one definitely was the more likely one. This was first supported with Inazuma's story. It was noted that no new electro visions were granted since 1 year into that. Since the Vision Heart Decree was made, which aligned with the time period when Raiden enacted the Vision Hunt Decree. Yes. Okay, yes. However, after Raiden's release in 2.1, she revealed a secret about visions that no one was expecting. I don't read voice lines. I have Raiden. I've never read one of her voice lines in my life, gotta be honest. The only time I hear about voice lines is either from Brandon Lyon, and that's it. I gotta be honest. So I don't really read voice lines. I probably should, but I don't.
Really?
Oh?
So in all this time, no new electrovisions have appeared in the outside world?
Yeah, even she's confused. Even she's like...
What I can say on this topic is subject to certain constraints, but it is not by my will that visions are granted or denied.
Okay, yeah, so that explains it then.
The key is people's desire and...
ambition.
Well, there's another side to it too.
Ryder Sally suggests that none of the Archons can grant or deny visions. She called the criteria to obtain a vision as a person's desire, which is based on Inazuma's story. Likely means for a person's ambition to reach a certain criteria. Yes. However, the other side leads to one logical conclusion. That being Celestia is the one who's involved in granting visions instead. Fast forward to 4.2, if you complete all Fontaine's Archon quests, the dragons do. Neuvillette's character stories reveal even more secrets about visions. Right, that the dragons? It's the dragons, right? I'm not being dumb. Severely wounded in the Great War of Vengeance, the usurper had their functions ruined, and could no longer use the absolute authority to suppress the original order of this world. This suggests that the primordial one lost control of the absolute authority when the 7 dragons fought back. All this happened over 6,000 years ago. Jesus Christ, man. When the primordial one first established humanity on Tevat. To continue to subdue... Man, the music is kind of distracting me. It's so good. To continue to subdue and control the resentments and loathing of the world. The usurper, primordial one, and one who came after, created the Gnosis together. Yes, with the third descender's remains. Fontaine's Archon quest also reveals that it's the Gnosis, right? Oh, Jesus. Reveals that the Gnosis are created from the remains of the third descender. Yes, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. As a reminder, descenders are beings that are from outside the world of Tevat. Yes, and we're the fourth. The Traveler is the fourth descender, as per Fatui. Wait, what? As per Fatui? Wait, what? As per Fatui? What does that mean? Huh? Well, the first and second are suggested to be the primordial one and the second who came. Yes, it makes sense. The one who came after could likely be the third descender. Wait. Hold up. Oh, yeah. So, for some reason, I thought the names were the same. The third descender seems to have sacrificed themselves for the first descender, for the first to create the Gnosis. This was done to control Tevat after the primordial one's war with the second descender. Interesting. So it came to be that an order was made to be upheld. And thus did humans come to only possess these 7 remembrances. Yes. Oh, the music. And all fragments of the primordial were driven to devour each other. The remembrances here might refer to the Gnosis elements or vision types. While the fragments of primordial might refer to the gods of Tevat. As for them to devour each other could mean the Archon War. Oh. Which might make all the 7 Archons and other gods Tevat creations of Celestia. The previous Hydra Archon Egeria was already confirmed to be created by Celestia. Really? Interesting. Maybe I missed that. All this was done to establish order in Tevat after the war with the second descender. From that day on, whenever a person's wishes reached the heavens, the 7 overseers of the material realm material realm were duty bound to grant them a gift. Though they might know nothing of who or what wish had stepped into the thresh. Wait, sorry, whoa, what happened? Though they might. Oh my god, I can't read. Though they might know nothing of who or what wish had stepped into the threshold of the sacred. The 7 I could say authorities. I mean, maybe. No, that'd be the dragons, probably. The 7 Archons still had to impart a shattered shard of their mastery to that person. The shattered shard is most likely being a vision. It seems like Archons are duty bound to grant visions to mortals. I don't know if Archons are though. I don't know. Be the one who decides who gets them seems to be heavens, likely Celestia. So Celestia just tells the Archons to give them a vision and then the Archons do it? But then that doesn't make sense, because what happens if they sever ties with Celestia? Which every Archon has. What happens then? Every time this happens, a part of the Archon's power is transferred to that person. But why would they be doing that though? What's the actual reason of why they're doing it? Is it just so they could find another person to rule over Teyvat? At the end of Fontaine's Archon quest, this duty is passed to Neuvillette. Oh my god, that music got so loud. Jesus Christ. And the first person to receive a fraction of his powers was Farida. Yes. It feels nice though that I mean I would agree it would be Neuvillette who'd be giving out the visions before or after or now, you know? But it feels nice that Farida got her vision from Neuvillette. That just feels nice. I don't know. It makes me happy that it was Neuvillette who gave the vision. It is to Farina. It just makes me happy. It makes me very happy. Is a human by the name of Farina. Yes. The next part of his character story is very interesting. And when one so gifted completed their duty, the gift the gods would receive in return would be more abundant still. It seems like when a person with a vision completes their duty, the gods receive something even better in exchange. I wonder what they would receive. It's not likely that the gods here are not Archons but Celestia instead. I wonder what they'll receive though. Like, what would they receive? More power? Do they receive more power? Maybe they're doing that so they can get more powerful than Nubelung, maybe. I don't know. They grant people visions to control elements which assigns them a duty. The duty being the ambition that the person is forced to live for the rest of their lives. That kind of sucks though. You can't change ambition. You can't change. You're like, well... Wait! Hold up. Before I feel like I know what they're gonna say. So is that why during the Inazuma Archon quest when Kazuha went up to the rider and stopped the sword from hitting the traveler? Is that why the Electro Vision lit up? Is because Kazuha's ambition at that time aligned with Tomo's ambition that was to fight the Raiden Shogun or stop the Raiden Shogun. Is that the reason why it lit up? That is crazy. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it like that, which actually is pretty crazy. But that actually that makes a lot of sense. For Kazuha's friend, a part of his ambitious duty was to withstand the Masuno Hikotachi. I'm guessing that's the same thing. He eventually fails to withstand the attack and dies. And then Kazuha gets the vision, and then he does the exact same thing, and that's why it lights up. However, Kazuha completes his ambition of his. Man, I'm so brainwashed. No. I kind of just thought about that at that time. Which also leads to activating the Masterless Vision for the short time. I'm actually happy I got that. This action likely completed this duty and granted Celestia something in exchange. After this, the vision stays deactivated.
Visions are also a type of contract. You should know that all power comes at a price. For every bit of power you gain, so too do you gain more responsibility.
Hey, Gabriel, that's true. Good to be part of the Primordial One's plan. To recover after their war with the second descender of dragons. So they're trying to get their power. So the Primordial One is giving people visions to complete their duty. So when they complete their duty, the Primordial One gains a bit more power to recover the power that they lost fighting the second descender and the dragons. / Nubelung, which is also the dragon. Okay. Every time a vision holder completes their duty, the Primordial One restores a fraction of the original authority over Teyvat. I said power, but I guess it can't be the same thing. In a way, Vision users are the ones powering the gods of Celestia. Jesus, madam. Wow. But I feel like no Vision wielder is like trying to defeat No Vision wielder is trying to defeat Celestia though, right? Or hate Celestia. Let me know. But I don't think there is one, right? I mean, you can't count the Archons because, I mean, they have fake visions. That is interesting. That is very interesting. What? What is Yi Tao to? Wait. How the hell does it get Yi Tao to sit like be like that on the chair? Wait, what? How is that even possible? Huh? How is that possible? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. It's very interesting. To be honest, I think that from Brandon Lyon's last VOD, Twitch stream, which is the last one out like right now when I'm recording this, which is the Farina Archon quest one at the end when Envy was talking about his theories and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I might want to record that since no one else is probably gonna record it. I kind of want to record that and post it. But that one made too much sense. Gonna be honest, that made so much sense. But gonna be honest, it does make a lot of sense. Gotta be honest, it does make a lot of sense. So I wonder, gotta be honest. I mean, these are all like I am very curious. Like some of the stuff, I was like, oh, really? I didn't actually even know that happened. You know? I think like that Egeria was a creation of Celestia. I didn't know that, which is good to know. Like, it's good that I know. It's good that I know that now. But yeah, hope everyone did enjoy. This we're gonna be released like a day or maybe 2 days after. But oh, I love this. But it's chibi. It's chibi-doki. But yeah, hope everyone did enjoy, and I'm very excited to see where Genshin goes. We should have an interlude next patch. We should have an interlude next patch. That's the thing. Because in Samaria we got our Wanderer's interlude in for 3.3. So in 4.3 we should get an interlude. 4.5 should be Dane Quest. What was 3.4? Nothing, right? So I'm very curious to see where this goes. But yeah. Hey, everyone did enjoy. Let's see everyone in the next one, I guess. Bye!